y'all, how y'all doing today? To my subscribers and to those of you who have found my videos through a search, I did a video about 3 months ago called Being Black in Vienna, Austria. Now that video was more on a personal experience after I saw a video from another African American woman who also was in Austria and decided that she did not want to return. I was so focused on the personal experience of the video that I really didn't get a chance to show you guys the sights and the sounds of Vienna with me and my family. So I thought I would come back and do a part 2 of Being Black in Vienna, the video. And this one is going to give you some history on Vienna, and I promise you it's not going to be boring. And it's not going to be a waste of time. So I just wanted to come back and give you a little bit more insights and sounds of what I saw with my family while we were in Vienna, Austria. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you have a good day. See you later. Do you know where Austria is located? Have you ever heard of Austria? I'll admit, the only time I heard of Austria was in history books when studying Adolf Hitler and the Holocaust. But did I really know where Austria was located? Nope, not until I met my husband. And when you say Austria, people do mistakenly think you mean to say Australia. However, these are two very different countries. There are no kangaroos in Austria. Austria is a landlocked country in Central Europe, and it is situated bordering 8 other European countries. Our vacation spot was in Vienna, the capital of Austria. The former summer residence of the Habsburgs impresses with imperial ceremonial rooms, magnificent gardens, and extravagant furnishings. Schonbrunn Palace is one of Europe's most beautiful Baroque complexes and has been in the possession of the Habsburgs since 1569. The wife of Emperor Ferdinand II, Eleanor von Gaza, had the Pleasure Palace built on site in 1642 and called the property Schonbrunn for the very first time. This palace holds 1,441 rooms and has once been used as a hunting and recreational ground. Today, due to its historical significance, its unique layout, and magnificent furnishings, the palace is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Us common folk would use the term backyard, but behind the Schonbrunn Palace is a beautifully lavish garden. These grounds are called the Great Partennia. This massive garden is lined on both sides with 32 life-size sculptures that represent mythological deities and virtues. Both the garden and the park span 1 square kilometers or 247 acres. Both the palace and the gardens have been the location of many films and television productions, including The Living Daylights for Bond, James Bond, and a few series of The Amazing Race. Janus was the god of gates, doorways, and beginnings in the Roman religion. He is often depicted having 2 faces because he looked to both the past and the future. The first month of the Roman calendar, Janus, or January, was named in his honor. Janus is shown standing with Bologna, the Roman goddess of war, according to various accounts, the wife or sister of Mars. In ancient Rome religion or mythology, Mars is the god of war and also an agricultural guardian, a combination characteristic of early Rome. He is the son of Jupiter and Juno. Most of his festivals were held in March, the month named for him, Latin Martinus. Maverna is the Roman goddess of wisdom, justice, law, victory, and the sponsor of arts, trade, and strategy. She is also a goddess of warfare, though with a focus on strategic warfare rather than the violence of gods such as Mars. Neptune stands atop of the grotto at the center of the figure group in a shell-shaped chariot holding a trident. A nymph is seated at his left. The sea goddess, Thetis, kneels to his right, asking the sea god to favor her son, Achilles, on his voyage to Troy. Appearing at the base of the grotto are 4 tritons, creatures who are half man and half fish, who are part of the sea god's entourage. Each holds a conch-shell trumpet with which they can inspire fear. They are restraining the seahorses who draw Neptune's chariots across the seas. The Glorietta towers over the surrounding area of Schonbrunn. This monumental Baroque garden structure was built in 1775 on this foothills of the Vienna woods. Today, the Glorietta serves as the most glorious coffee house, and visitors can still access the roof to take in panoramic views of the city. The Glorietta is open for business from 9 a.m. to sunset. If you happen to be in Vienna, you can reserve this beautiful building for special events such as weddings, family parties, company parties, candlelight dinners, and gala nights. Next, my husband booked us on a Vienna walking tour. This tour is free and it lasted 2 hours, which probably sounds rough, but it was interesting, and our tour guide was great with explaining everything and everywhere we toured. This tour was a journey to explore the city's most iconic landmarks, starting from the center of Vienna all the way to the great St. Stephen's Cathedral. Our guide provided the group with in-depth information about each site's architecture, history, and cultural significance to the world. And speaking of history and cultural significance, our tour guide stopped here at the Habsburg Imperial Palace, one of the biggest palace complexes in the world, which is the former winter residence of the imperial family, the Habsburgs. The palace was built in the 13th century, where the imperial family resided until 1918. This palace once stood as the main event where Adolf Hitler gave his reunification speech of Austria and Germany on March 15, 1938. Today, the palace operates as the offices of the Austrian president, home to government workers, the CC Museum, the Spanish Writing School, and the Vienna Boys Choir. This elegant, intriguing church caught my eye and my heart. It's absolutely gorgeous, with its twin 325-foot-tall towers and intricately carved stonework. The majestic votive is a striking example of neo-Gothic architecture. The history behind the build of this church is just as interesting as the church itself. In 1853, Emperor Franz Joseph was attacked with a knife in an assassination attempt at the very site. His brother started a campaign to build a church on the same site of the attack as a thanks to God for saving his brother's life. Work began that same year, and the church was opened in 1879. Beautiful. The Prater Vienna, also known as Prater, is a popular public park and amusement park. It is one of the world's oldest amusement parks, dating back to 1766 when it was first opened to the public. The Prater Vienna offers over 250 attractions and rides, the giant Ferris wheel, a gaming arena, bumper cars, roller coasters, and a spooky ghost train ride, along with so much more. The Prater Vienna is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and it is free to get in. You will only pay for individual attractions and rides, and the pay range is from 3 to 6 euros. Be sure to take in the sights of Vienna when you're high on the Ferris wheel. You can see from miles away. Another popular spot inside the amusement park is the Budweiser beer garden, or the Schweizerhaus. This busy, bustling restaurant is where you want to go to try the Stenzel, or knuckle of pork, and it is out of this world. Delicious. The place was busting at the seams, and servers moved fast and furious to get your order and bring you your food in record time. The menu is extensive and prices were reasonable. The Hudenwasser village is such a uniquely designed stop that you must see in Vienna. The entire village was designed by artist Friedrich Hudenwasser between the years of 1983 and 1985. The colorful decor exterior facade of the house draws attention to itself as if it was something out of a child's adventure book. More than 200 trees and shrubs on the balconies and roof terraces make the Hudenwasser house a green oasis in the heart of the city. The village holds apartment homes which are not accessible to the public. However, you can enjoy a terrace cafe, various small shops, snack outlets, a souvenir shop, and a courtyard to sit by the fountain and people watch.
Yeah!
I certainly hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Until next time, peace, love, and keep traveling.